Hi Sophia, this is your video lesson for the week on here. We're going to go over some of the tips for working on Faragakwa, primarily that part with the eighth notes that we were working on this week. And also I'm going to go over the strumming patterns that we're going to do for C to E minor. So to start, I want to go through Faragakwa. I think you have pretty much most of the song down. So I don't want to really go into the other parts of the song, the beginning of it, The only thing you want to remember for that, Sophie, and I'm kind of going back and forth with the video as far as how far I am so you can see my finger. Remember that part with, it's B, C, D, open, and this is all on the second string, open, first finger, third finger. I know you had a little trouble where you're getting the second finger there. So just make sure on that part, that's right before the eighth notes. Open, first fret, third fret. And that's all on the second string. Alright. So I just wanted to remember on that part. I know you had a little trouble, but you were doing pretty good with it as we progressed. Just wanted to give a reminder for that. So what I want to work on here is the eighth note part of the song. We're having a little trouble with that, but you're doing pretty good. So I just kind of want to give a little tip and reminder on what we're doing. So I'm going to use my metronome here, and I'm going to be backed up a little further just so you can also see what I'm doing with my right hand. And I'm going to give you some tips because we're going to be going down and up since it is eighth notes that we're using, and that's what we do when we play eighth notes. So I'm going to get my metronome out. I have it at 72 beats per minute. You can go slower. Let me actually put it down a little bit. Let me put it at 66. So when you're starting to practice, like we always say, you start slow before you go faster. So I want to make sure you can hear it on there. So what the actual full measure goes like, and this is for the eighth note part, I'm just going to play it full the first time on here, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's what it goes like. So what I want to do when you're practicing it though is don't worry about tackling it and playing the whole thing right away. We're going to do what we did. We're going to break it down little by little, okay? So to start, I would suggest doing this, okay? And I want you to play it just like this to start, okay? We did this one during our lesson this week, but this is just a reminder. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. D, E, 2, 3, 4. So just start by playing those first two notes, which are D on the second string, third fret, and then the high E, okay? So actually before I do the pattern with the metronome, just to kind of review the notes, it goes D on the second string, third fret. You give that a downstroke with your right finger, I'm sorry, your right hand, and then up on the open E. Okay? Down, up. Then from there what we do, okay? So when you start with the metronome, so I'll put that back on. 2, 3, 4. D, E, rest, rest, rest. D, E, rest, rest, rest. Rest, rest, rest. D, E, rest, rest, rest. D, E, rest, rest, rest. Down, up. So I want you to start just by playing those two notes. Those are the first two notes. Down, up, D, E, okay? Then from there, I want you to keep playing those notes, but we add the next two notes, which are on the second string. It's back to D again, just like the first note you started, and then on the second string, first fret, C. So it would go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. D, E, I'm sorry, let me say that again. D, E, D, C. D, E, D, C. D, E, D, C. D, E, D, C. Rest, rest. D, E, D, C. Now, if you notice with my right hand, I'm keep going down and up on here. So just so I could say the picking pattern that you do, you go like this. Down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up. 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and. Now I'm saying 1 and 2 and because that's how we count 8 notes. We always say both of them 1 and 2 and. So we go 1 and 2 and rest, rest. D, E, D, C. So after you get done where you feel good or you can play those without any problem, we're going to add the next note, which is really simple. It's the open second string, B. That same string you've been playing, but with it open. Your fingers don't have to do anything. And we play that as a quarter note. So here's how we would count that. 1, 2, 3, 4. D, E, D, C, B. D, E, D, C, B. Rest. D, E, D, C, B. Rest. Down, up, down, up, down. Rest. Down, up, down. So when we play that quarter note, we go down on it. Down with that B note. Okay? D, E, D, C, B, rest. D, E, D, C, B, rest. D, E, D, C, B, rest. 3, open, 3, 1, open, rest. Okay? After you get that done, you're going to do a downstroke again, but you're going to do it on the open G. That's the third string, the one right below it. So just to play that again. D, E, D, C, B, G. D, E, D, C, B, G. D, E, D, C, B, G. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Down, up, down, up, down, down. 3, open, 3, 1, open, open. 3, open, 3, 1, open, open. 3, open, 3, open. I can't say it. 3, open, 3, 1, open, open. D, E, D, C, B, G. It's almost like we're going up a little ladder, taking one step up, then we go back down. We're going up, D to E, then we go back down on here. D, C, B, G. Go up, now back down, like. Go up, now back down, there. Go up, now back down, G. Go up, then back down, G. Okay? I want you just to work on that. Start it very slow, and we'll do it one note at a time. And the only thing after that on the song, it's really easy. It's just G, D, G, G, D, G. We can work on that at your lesson here this weekend. It's super easy. So that's the first thing I want you to work on. Then I want to work on the strumming on here. So I'm going to give a few patterns of those. I think you have that pretty well. I'm going to zoom in again on here. Just remember, so you remember C is what you're going to start with. And that's where you press these 5. You've had that down. And just to recap, to get to E minor from here, you do this at the same time with the fingers, like, but just to show one finger at a time. C, your third finger, which is this one right here, you move up because we're not going to need it. Then you move your first finger to the 5th string, 2nd fret. And that is an E minor where you strum all the strings. C, E minor. So even before starting the strumming, just practice. It doesn't even matter how fast you're going. Just getting your fingers moving in one solid motion from C to E minor. See, if you go, that's fine. Take your time. Just go really slow and get your muscles, your little finger muscles all ripped and shredded so they can move fast. So I want you just to practice, start doing that to get those. After you feel comfortable with that, I want to go through the strumming patterns. I think you'll be able to do them really easy. I'm going to put our metronome on. Okay. Again, this is still, I believe, at 66 on the metronome. So I'm going to back up just so you can see what I do with my right hand for the down-up part on here. So the first strumming pattern goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. It's down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. C, down, 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 E minor. C, I do that. C, E minor. Down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. That's pattern number 1. It's going to be really easy. Number 2, it's very similar. I'll count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down. C, E minor. Okay, that's a little more tricky because you're doing down, up, another at time. Then the last one I want you to practice for the strumming. It's all eighth, it's all down, up. Those are eighth notes that we're playing, by the way, throughout the entire part.